Mann.
Hi, Scale, alles klar?
Ja, Digga, aber bei dir wohl nicht. Du hörst dich so bedrückt an.
Ja, ich hab mich schon wieder mit dir gestritten.
Digga, schon wieder. Du spielst zu viel, Alberto, Mann.
Ja, ich weiß.
Was ist denn passiert?
Okay, ich erzähl's dir.
Sie sagt zu mir, tu dies, sagt zu mir, tu das, sagt mir jeden Tag, dass sie's nur noch Hass. Es ist mir egal, ich traf meine Wahl, denn ich liebe Theo, den nun mal. Auch wenn sie mir droht, dass sie mich verlässt, sagt ich sei ein Idiot, dass ich sie nur stress. Aber ich tu doch nix, sitz doch einfach rum, wo liegt das Problem? Denn ich will doch nur spielen, ich tu doch nichts. Ich will doch nur spielen, ich tu doch nichts.
Alberto, du musst sie verstehen, sei doch tolerant.
Mit tiefen Wirkung schieß ich hier durch die Wand.
Du hörst gar nicht zu, Digga, komm mal klar.
Shit, da war ein Sniper, bitte sag's nochmal.
Wenn du gerade zockst, warum rufst du an?
Weil ich auf Votum sonst callen kann.
Echt?
Ja, aber ich muss jetzt auflegen.
Warum?
Denn ich will doch nur spielen, ich tu doch nichts. Ich will doch nur spielen, ich tu doch nichts. Ich kann nicht verstehen, dass sie es nicht mag. Ich spiel doch nur 25 Stunden am Tag.
Ich find das brutal.
Nein, das ist normal.
Nein, das ist fatal.
Und ich find es genial. Komm, probier's doch aus, Digga, Hand aufs Herz. Komm schon, nimm mein Pad.
Das ist doch ein Scherz.
Und wie fühlt es sich an, Scale?
Gut.
Dann sing mit. Wir wollen doch nur spielen.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wir tun noch nie.
Oh, wir tun noch
Wir wollen
nie.
doch nur spielen.
Oh, no, spielen.
Wir tun noch nie.
Leute, wer den Controller nicht ehrt, ist die Playse nicht wert.
Do you ever wake up disgusted, having no one to trust in, and you lost a girl you in love with? My homie Johnny gave his life away to some bride. Would've gave up everything for her, he treated her like a god. Till one night, thought he surprised her, came home early from his work, opened the door and on the floor he saw her panties, bra on his shirt. He walked over to the bedroom, all he heard was squeaking and screaming. He was so fucking in shock, he said he couldn't even believe it. He didn't even walk in, just went home, grabbed a fifth of gin. Called me crying, said he was frightened and he wanted the pain to end. I told him chill out, I'll be there soon. But by the time that I got there, people were in the streets, there were some ambulances and cops there. I guess when I hung up the phone, Johnny picked up his 45 and put the barrel up to his dome. All he left behind was a note that said I couldn't cope. I'm sorry if you care, but I feel like my life's a joke. Up on a hill across the blue lake, that's where I had my first heartbreak. I still remember how it all changed. My mother said, don't you worry, child. See, heaven's got a plan for you. Don't you worry now. Now Julie lived down the street. She wasn't always accepted, she was a little bit unique. She spent her whole life just trying to be cool, but she wasn't ever that popular and the other kids were cruel. When she went to school, they ignored her, acted like she wasn't there. Her mom was always at work and her father just never cared. So she spent the nights in a pillow, just drowning out all her tears in fear that she never be accepted by her peers. So she started smoking those cigarettes, she started popping those pills. She even cut her wrist sometimes, she loved the way it feels. Started wearing long sleeves to cover the scars. She even got grounded for stealing her mother's car. So she snuck out and got blacked out. Woke up the next day in some random person's house. Found out about a month later she had a baby in her womb. The next morning Julie's mother found her hanging in her room. Up on a hill across the blue lake, that's where I had my first heartbreak. I still remember how it all changed. My mother said, don't you worry, child. See, heaven's got a plan for you. Don't you worry now. My message is that life is way too precious, so be happy with your own and never want somebody else's. Plus you never know when it's gone, so think about that every time somebody play this song.